When you can't decide on one font to use, why not use all of them? This is Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze on Game Informer's Test Chamber. Hello, everyone. I'm Andrew Reiner, and I got Bryan Vore here.
Hey.
He reviewed the game for us and enjoyed it immensely. And then we have one of Donkey Kong's biggest fans, not of the games, but just of Donkey Kong himself, Dan Ryckert.
I'm a big fan of the games, too.
Well, not as big as Donkey Kong, though.
I get the last one,
You're always
9.5.
running around the office banging your chest like, I'm Donkey Kong.
That red tie you always wear?
Yeah, that's me. All right, I'm looking forward to this.
So we're playing Ben Hansen's game, which means it's probably incomplete, and
He's probably has 2 lives left.
yeah, and he recommended we play a certain level, so it's probably the one he's stuck on.
All right, so we said 3-1?
You probably want to get out of World 5. It's probably
Yep.
pretty rough for jumping in.
Well, there's not numbers. Is this 3? Oh, there we go. All right, 3-1. We'll head that way.
So this is the sequel to, what was it, the Wii game?
Yeah, Donkey Kong Country Returns. Fantastic.
By Retro
fantastic
Studios.
game.
Which I didn't begrudge them. I'm not jealous of their having to come up with a name for this game, because it can't be Returns 2. That would just be ridiculous.
That's true. All right, bring an extra heart in there with me.
You know what you're doing, kid.
I love the last one. I need to play through this one.
So Hansen recommended 2 levels to us. Hopefully they're just not terrible.
I'm sure he loved it for some weird reason, and they're just as charming and great as all the other levels.
And he's upstairs watching the video just going, I like that song.
Yeah, this world is actually pretty cool. It's the kind of like savannah world. There's all kinds of variety. There's one later on that's just like the whole forest fire, and like there's all these silhouettes and cool lighting, and that's kind of basically the whole game is just like really, really awesome looking levels, but also very creative with a lot of unique elements to the stages. Feels like you're always kind of doing something different.
How do you do the blowy thing?
That does not exist anymore.
Yo, you don't blow the dandelions or daffodils or whatever they're called anymore?
Righto.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just a hand, like slapping the ground, the standard roll, all that business.
Boy, having no motion controls every time I want to roll is just great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
Yeah.
And now, instead of just
Jungle
How do you pick
Penguins?
that up? Damn it.
What are those?
Okay, there we go. Ah!
instead of just Diddy Kong this time around, you also get Dixie and Cranky Kong, and they all have different powers.
Well, I'm glad I picked the one that everyone's seen for years.
Oh yeah, good. Way to show off the variety in the game. You'll also notice the Kong letters return.
What does Dixie do?
Dixie has kind of like a Yoshi-style jump, like a flutter jump type of thing, where you kind of jump up and you hit the button again, and then she kind of dips a little, but then gets a little higher by the end of the jump.
Whoa.
And Cranky has a Ducktales-style cane jump, which can get you higher than a normal jump, and the cane stomp can go like survive spikes and other dangerous things.
This is pretty
Nice.
solid.
Yeah, you're doing pretty good.
See, I bet Hansen loved the puppet giraffes and freaked out. And
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I mean, this is fine. This is a good level, but
Yeah, it's great.
I'm sure he just freaked out like,
So I think you want to do the...
whoa.
Yeah, that would have been my theory. It's been a while since I've played this. But I do remember this level being pretty sweet with the crazy puppets and stuff. And it keeps just escalating. What I think was cool about the game as well, it feels like the levels are actually quite long. There's many checkpoints throughout. Lots of variety. And Dan's, I don't want to jinx him, but Dan has been doing pretty well. Not no falling in pits so far.
You're in the savannah. Why do you have to make fake giraffe?
Well, you can't ride a
Brian, what's up
giraffe's-
with that fiction?
Get in there. Okay.
I don't know. You couldn't blow up a real giraffe's head.
That's true.
That'd be a little
Oh,
graphic.
yeah, that's how you keep this
Okay,
E10
Cranky.
plus, right?
There you go.
Cranky. So I've never controlled Cranky Kong in my life. How does this work?
So if you jump and then you hit either the roll or the slam button, then he'll pull his cane out.
I
or
just
maybe
tried
double
both
jump.
of those. Yeah,
You
neither
got
of
it
those.
broken.
It's been a
Is he
long time.
broken?
Whatever the
Oh, it's just a
there it
double
is.
jump. You just said jump again.
Yeah, there you go. That's the
Okay.
easiest thing. So
DuckTales.
what's cool, you'll see this a lot in the game, is the background's kind of dancing along to the music. There's one level, I think, in World 2 where you have those like Ricola-style alpine horns, and they go along with that music too, and they kind of shoot platforms up and down to the beat of the music, and there's like cute penguin guys in the background puffing away on them. So it's just a really slick presentation overall.
Ooh, menacing snake.
HD's looking pretty good for Donkey Kong here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it really is nice. Just 1080p, looking great.
Hey, Brian, I just saw an owl there. I don't mean to call you out, but I'm going to call you out.
Okay.
You were reviewing the game right next to my office in the conference. We have a nice big 70-inch HD TV set up in there. And
That's right.
For a good hour, I heard you screaming profanities at an owl and threatening its life and just kind of losing your mind in there. What was going on?
Oh my gosh. The owl boss, relatively early in the game, I would say in the first half of the game, he's real rough. In fact, most of the bosses are quite challenging. Take a lot of learning the patterns and just getting everything perfectly down. But,
And there's no checkpoints in the boss battles or anything like that, right?
No, but they are nice. They do give you a partner character at the very beginning of each boss battle. So you have 4 hits. So they're generous in that way. But yeah, that owl guy just really got me. And it was, well, tricky part about that too is that it's multi-stage, so you kind of have to wait for him to have an opening to get him, so it just takes forever to get back to where you were.
Okay, Anson, this is a good level.
Yeah.
Yeah, people
it's good.
in the office were like, "You're doing a Game Informer overheard of Brian like talking to this owl, right?" And I was like, "We couldn't print like 90% of the stuff I'm hearing."
It's pretty dirty, yeah.
I
it's pretty bad.
Yeah!
Ooh, almost.
That's
So
fun.
now instead of shaking the remotes like an idiot when you want to punch the crap out of something, you can just jam on the triggers, which is nice.
Oh, that's nice.
It should be noted that the controls are very flexible. You can use the gamepad, of course, but also Wii remotes, the Pro controller, which is the way to do it.
Is co-op only local, or can you do it over online too?
It is just local co-op.
What level did Hanson want us to do here?
I believe it was 4-4 he liked.
Irate 8.
Yeah.
That probably refers to an octopus.
Quite possibly.
Alrighty.
But yeah, this is a good way to show off the new swimming areas too, because the first game didn't have swimming.
Yeah, I always liked those in the original Donkey Kong
This
trilogy.
Swordfish buddy?
Yeah, he was great.
Yeah, I like them.
He's not here. But
What?
But your partner characters do some cool stuff. Like you'll see Dixie if you get her. Her ponytail, you can make it spin in the water so she can go real fast. Diddy has a little some jet boosters underwater, and Cranky can actually attack guys with his cane underwater.
Oh,
little
nice dive.
Oh, this looks gorgeous.
Just going to
Look
the
at
Olympics.
And I don't know if you guys at home can hear, but the music changes when you go underwater. Always sounds really, really cool transition.
this. This looks really good.
You do have to worry about air consumption though, so
Oh, it's a sonic
keep
thing.
an eye out
Okay.
for bubbles.
Ah, gotcha. Hey, Dixie. Come here, you. What? How do I grab you?
There you go. So if you
There's a bubble.
there you go.
There's another. Get the bubble. There's another.
Ah.
So if you hold down like the big
Crap.
push button, she will continue to spin her ponytail.
That is not happening.
Okay. Just stay alive. That's most important.
So what's the big conflict here, Brian, in this game? Bananas
Well-
missing again?
It's called Tropical Freeze. That does not mean, as you can see, that every level is a crazy ice level. Basically, these this kind of Viking animals have showed up in these big ships, and this bad guy blew a horn, and an ice dragon came around and froze Donkey
What?
Kong's whole island. Yeah. So it's basically Game of Thrones is the plot here.
Winter's coming to Donkey Kong Island.
Exactly. So then the whole Kong family was kind of tossed into these other nearby islands, which is what we're going through to get back to the original island, which is now completely frozen. And so the last world is
Awesome!
freezy area.
Octodad.
That looks cool.
Oh god.
Whoa, what am I not supposed to touch here? Oh my god, look at
Just
that.
keep going. It's like Crash Bandicoot.
Oh my god.
Go!
I'm trying. His turn radius is
Get your
rough.
bubbles.
Oh, good lord.
You're doing it.
Neat.
Turn, you idiot. Oh, good lord.
Oh,
Donkey
no!
Kong, learn how to
Oh, you
swim, you
lucked
damn
out.
ape.
Get out of the goo!
Jeez.
But yeah, there's all kinds of this one-off craziness. Just anytime you jump into a new level, you never really know what to expect.
It seems like the levels are longer than in the original as well.
Yes, I would agree in that. It's and very varied as well.
Oh boy.
Like this kind of starts off as a normal level and then it just goes nuts with this second half. So
How would you say that, Dan, I'm going to ask you this. How would you say the first game kind of stacked up in terms of difficulty compared to other Nintendo platformers?
It is one of the most perfectly balanced in terms of difficulty platformers I've ever played.
And that's for like skilled players, right?
Yes, yes. Oh, yeah, as far as like getting all the Kong letters and beating the Golden Temple or whatever levels, like it is so rewarding and so challenging and so good. One of my favorites for sure.
oh my.
Get in
oh
there.
my.
Yeah, how much did you go
Oh, crap.
completionist, Brian, on this review?
I didn't really have time to get every Kong letter, but I did do it for the first couple of worlds and checked out the special levels that were unlocked at those times. And if you heard any additional swearing, that's where those came from because they are absolutely ridiculous.
Oh,
The
Spin her
first-
hair.
I can't.
Oh my!
Brian said you can.
Yeah, he said we can, but every button I press doesn't do it.
If you hold down this, you spin.
Yeah,
and then hold it down.
Holding it down right now. I keep doing that.
You just, I don't know, man. There's only
Dude,
so many buttons
how did
on
you
there.
not see that?
I'm trying to get the spin to work.
Okay, here we go. You ready?
Ooh, I like how he does the dive thing.
One really cool thing that the original game did not have is online leaderboards. So while it's only local co-op, these online leaderboards are for time attack runs. So you can actually go and check and see how fast people went. Also, the top players, it also records their gameplay. So you can watch some guy actually do this well and beat the level super fast. And just see all the crazy weird shortcuts that people find.
Go, dude,
so it's,
go.
It's pretty fascinating to watch, I'd say.
Is that a kraken or an octopus?
Oh god, that's an octopus.
Is there like a size limitation on saying it's an octopus and not something else?
I don't know.
Get out of there!
Oh dear. Get out of there, monkey.
Oh, that scared me.
Oh.
Well done, Dan. Look out!
What the hell? Holy
Do it!
crap. Oh, I'm supposed to break that.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's embarrassing.
Yeah,
There it is.
eat it. Holy crap.
Well, can't go wrong with bananas.
Jeez.
All right, look at the awesome fur effects. That's the power of that's the power of current gen if you've been playing a PS3 or a 360 for the last 7 or 8 years.
Well, that was Ben Hansen's playlist. Thanks, Brian. Thanks, Dan. You did well.
Thank you. It was
You're
fun.
really good at platformers. I just
like
got to
them a
say
lot.
that.
They're my
You made it
favorite.
through.
Thank you.
I know we rag on you for FPS, and rightfully so, but you know what you're doing on when you're bouncing around with little monkeys and stuff like that.
Thank you.
All right, everyone. Thanks for watching. See you next time.